Good afternoon and welcome to a midday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying the weekend so far. Hi everyone, here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kello. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Hey Allie.
Well guys, in today's NBA, superstars often change teams. Commissioner Silver said, quote, used to be when someone said Larry, you'd say Boston. Magic, you'd say LA. Jordan, Chicago, but that was a different time. Now some worried about the change, but with trades bringing publicity, he said, I think we've all changed our view. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Murray out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Holmes in at the center position. And for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero at the forward slot. Terrence Ross is out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Bamba in at the 5, roaming the paint. And seems hard to believe, but it's been almost 40 years since the Kings moved to Sacramento.
And, you know, maybe they haven't hung any banners, but they've had some special players and some great seasons in that time. And they mean a lot to that community.
Now here's Wagner. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Wagner against Barnes. Puts it up. Nice shot by Ross.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Fox. Pass to Holmes. Here's Barnes. And the layup is good.
Can't allow Barnes that kind of good position in the post because once he has it, it's dinner time.
Here's Fultz. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That's good. Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. It sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
At the line for one.
And the free throw, no good. Boy, it's been a tough stretch for both of these teams lately, Grant. Each side could really use this win to turn things around.
Right now, it's all about desperation for these teams, B.A. It's easy to get down on yourself and your team when you've been struggling like these two clubs have. But sometimes all it takes is one good game to rejuvenate a team.
Now here's Fultz. Last game for him, he had 14. 4 on the clock. Pass to Ross for 3. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Ross has got 5 points.
And that's where Ross has been most efficient. Raining it off the catch. Love it.
Barnes passes to Herter. Now here's Murray. Fox outside. Holmes with it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Mo Bamba.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Line for 2.
Big break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And this summer, the Magic raised some eyebrows. Widely expected to take Jabari Smith with the #1 overall pick. Right up until their selection, Paolo Banchero was announced. Rival teams impressed at how well they kept their secret. Good job, Orlando. And their #4 overall pick, Keegan Murray, making a quick impact. One of the most efficient players in college basketball at Iowa last year. He went on to win MVP of the 2K23 Summer League. Can he become a rising star for the Kings? It'll be fun to watch.
Now here's Wagner. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Bamba. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, good strength that time from Bamba. He's accustomed to getting bodied on the way up and still finding a way to finish.
Herder passes to Holmes. And here's Murray. Over Banchero. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Wagner outside. Pass to Bamba. Here's Banchero. Second chance effort. And Wagner with the nice bucket inside.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Sacramento calls timeout.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
Your Magic Youth Dance
14th in points off turnovers. And in terms of scoring totals, they struggled a little bit landing in the top 20 in the league. They just didn't seem to have a consistent scoring rhythm.
The Kings trailing. Outside Herder. Pass to Murray. Got a piece of it. 6 to shoot. Herder against Ross. Herder gets the bucket. The Magic have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Banchero. It's hauled in by Herder. The Kings have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Fox, that's good.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Outside Ross. Back to Fultz. Here's Banchero, defended by Murray. Pass to Fultz. Good work defensively by Fox. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Herder. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Herder's gotten his second bucket on the night.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Now here's Ross. 5 points in the game. Back to Fultz. This one for 3. No good.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Herder against Wagner. Holmes down low. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Missed inside.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And Wagner gets it to go.
Staying strong against the contact, playing right through it. Wagner fighting for that finish.
Fox the pass to Murray. Back to Fox. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Kevin Herder.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Metu, he's checked in for the Kings. Orlando leading. Outside Fultz. Wagner in the high post. Count that bucket. Wagner's got 6.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Fox against Fultz. Outside Herder. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. Herder's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Orlando calls timeout. It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
Here they come, Magic fans. Your 407.
Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Ross. And the Kings also making a change. Lyles, he's checked in for Holmes. Wagner outside. Back to Anthony. Pass to Banchero. Fox against Fultz. Over Fox. Here's Wagner. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Here's Lyles. Knocks it loose. Oh, stolen by Fultz. Here's Banchero. Anthony. Nice persistence to tip it back in.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Barnes. Off target at the rim.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Offensive board. Banchero no good.
Boy, this is bad, tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Metu. He's checked by Carter. Pass to Lyles. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Sinks the tray. Herder's got 10 points in the game.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money. And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K. Learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
Here's Banchero. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Fox. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And De'Aaron, playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball.
Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Okeke comes in for Fultz. Free throw's good for Fox.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
Anthony, offensive rebound. Wagner outside. Knocked loose. And here they come. The finish. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Pass to Carter. Anthony outside. The three is up. Nails it from 3. 5 points in the game.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Fox the pass to Davis. Fox with the ball. He's got 5. Now Herder. Uncovered. And there are the Kings with another bucket. Orlando has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Wagner outside. Three-pointer, Anthony. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Sacramento calls timeout. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
They lost both games to this team last year. Don't know if anyone noticed, but both clubs were just so bad. They felt embarrassed.
You know, those were games where you thought they could get a win. But now they need to forget about it. It's in the past. Let it go. And they got to focus on the present and try to make a better run of it this time.
Some changes here for the Kings. Monk, he's checked in for Herder, and Mitchell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Mitchell against Anthony. Outside Davis, pass to Lyles. That one falls, coming off Davis' feet. Orlando has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Now here's Isaac. Here's Akiki. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Monk. 5 to shoot, and they call an illegal screen here.
And when you take a look at them defensively, they finished in the top half in the league in opponent field goal percentage. They really made an effort to try to make things difficult for their opponents at all times.
Orlando leading.
Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy.
Here's Akiki. Back to Anthony. Knocks it down from distance. Anthony's got 11.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
That blockbuster Sabonis-Halliburton trade. What do you make of it for the Kings?
Well, you know, B.A., Sacramento was a guard-heavy team. Sabonis adds size. He also adds playmaking, and I love his motor. I think it was a move to even out their roster.
Clearly, the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Here's Isaac, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And, you know, Isaac is not afraid of a little contact. When he's shooting, he looks for contact.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
And he drops the first.
Boy, you look at Isaac, and all you think he needs to do is add some weight. He's got terrific skills and a promising future.
Second free throw, no good. The Kings trailing. Outside Davis. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Jonathan Isaac. First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Terrence Davis. 2 shots.
Big break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. Orlando has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Pass to Wagner. Puts up a 3. And Metu pulls it down. Mitchell with the ball. Now Carter defending. Outside Mitchell. Here's Monk. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. And Davis gets it to go.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Anthony outside. Over Mitchell. Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got 13. Cole Anthony. He's been the guy making things happen for the Magic. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be right back.
26. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
The Kings shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. They've got Anthony, Mo Bamba out there with Banchero. Then it's Terrence Ross, and it's Fultz in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Out to Anthony. The 3. The shot, no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip. Murray can score in a multitude of ways, Grant.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. I mean, he can feast from the post, the mid-range, and the three-point line as well. He always plays under control at his own pace, and that's why he looks so fluid out there on the floor.
First one falls for him. Grant, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
And Murray drops them both.
And the physical style Murray plays with will serve him well in this league.
Outside Fultz. Pass to Ross. Here's Banchero, defended by Murray. Fultz can't get it to go.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Fox outside. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Here's Banchero. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Down low. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, that play shows Banchero's strength and his determination.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Orlando, Paolo Banchero. One shot.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Outside Mitchell. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And a quick look at how the Sacramento Kings schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
For Orlando, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Anthony, the pass to Fultz. Bamba with it, defended by Holmes. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Fox. Outside Murray. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Here's Banchero. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Right side Fultz. Here's Banchero. Checked by Mitchell. Clock at 6. Charity stripe shot. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, great work on defense right there. Shooters have to be careful when Murray is lurking nearby.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Kings made a big trade last season to acquire all-star Domantas Sabonis. It's clear they want to break from their lead-long playoff drought, and they're hoping he can help them do it. He said, quote, "It's exciting. I want to be here. We're going to fight and get wins." Back to you.
Yeah, they're all in, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Bamba. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Anthony outside. Shoots over Barnes. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Anthony's got 15.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Barnes against Ross. Back to Fox. A shot to stop the drought. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. For Orlando, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
Terrence Ross taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So the Kings making a change here. Herder's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now here's Fox. He's got 5. Holmes passes to Herder. Drains the triple. 15 points in the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Back to Fultz. Pass to Banchero. And here's Fultz. Over Fox. Fultz is good. Fultz has got his second bucket of the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Barnes. 9-point game. Holmes down low. He's against Bamba. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Orlando Hall.
The Magic have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Fultz against Fox. Knocked away. Outside Ross. Here's the three. They get it back. Tries again. And it's Bamba with the bucket inside. Bamba's gotten his second bucket.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity, a big part of that, too.
Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Orlando Hall.
Okiki's checked in for Orlando.
For your Magic, Chuma Okiki.
And here are the Magic now. They're on an 11-3 run. Fox against Fultz. Pass to Banchero. Now Bamba. 4 on the clock. Over Holmes. Bamba misses. Sacramento has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And stolen by Bamba. Fultz against Fox. Ross with it. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to be perfect. For the most part, they've really taken care of the ball.
And the Magic making a change here. Carter's checked in. Lyles, he's checked in for the Kings. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Fox outside. Pass to Lyles. On target from range. Lyles has got 7 points.
Backing up that last three with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Sacramento has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. The 3 from Barnes. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Nice ball movement. Good job by Murray to recognize the situation and create the wide open look.
Fultz. Oh, he nails it. Only 3 for 10, but that's got to feel good. Sacramento has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Now here's Fox. 10 points in his last outing. Pass to Barnes. Takes a three. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
3.
Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Fultz finds Carter. Outside Ross. And here's Fultz. From the low block. And he nails the jumper. Fultz has got 6 in the quarter.
Man, I appreciate how skilled Fultz is handling the ball. I mean, excellent at getting to his favorite spots on the floor.
And the shot goes in.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Ross. Here's a Kiki. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Herder against Ross. Shot clock at 3. Oh, Kiki's shot is good.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. Outside Herder. From behind the arc. And the Kings with another 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Carter, good.
From Terrence Ross.
The Kings have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Fox outside. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Just in this quarter, he's turned it over 3 times. Not sure what's going on with him.
Franz Wagner checked in for Ross. Davis, he's checked in for the Kings. The Magic have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Wagner outside. Back to Fultz. From 9 feet. Can't hit that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
You know, back in 2010, Harrison Barnes was the top recruit in the country out of high school, Grant.
Yeah, and interestingly, Barnes decided to play 2 seasons at North Carolina. Unheard of these days for someone with Harrison's pedigree.
Now here's Fultz. Give him 8. Here's Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Fox with the ball. He's got 5. It's Herder on the wing. Beyond the arc. And Fultz pulls it down.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
Now here's Bamba. He's got 6. That one drops for him.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
First half, 2 minutes.
Fultz against Fox. Right side Barnes. Pass to Herder. Here's Davis from deep. Hits the trifecta. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's a Kiki. Pass to Bamba. Back to a Kiki. Outside Fultz. Oh, Fox with a steal. And here's the fast break. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Markelle Fultz.
Everything Fox does is so fast. Makes him very difficult to guard without fouling.
At the line for the Kings, De'Aaron Fox. At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Metu, he's checked in for Sacramento. Monk comes in for Herder. And both free throws good for Fox. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Wagner outside. Pass to Akiki. Here's Isaac. Hauled in by the Kings. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. And out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Mitchell's checked in for Fox.
Davion Mitchell.
Fultz against Mitchell. Outside Carter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Carter Jr. has a big body inside and uses his physical advantage as well to draw fouls.
Wendell Carter Jr. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, when we talk about the modern big, Carter Jr. is a great example of it. He can shoot, he boards it, he's got good size and a pretty diverse skill set.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Outside Davis. Pass to Mitchell. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of this game.
Mitchell.
Orlando leading. Wagner outside. Four seconds left. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Magic. They're up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Time for the 407.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Kevin Huerter really making a difference here.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. Fox runs point with Huerter by his side. Barnes is out there with Murray. And it's Holmes in at the 5 spot. Orlando's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Fultz. Wagner outside. Fultz against Fox. Outside Fultz. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wagner. Nice shot from the wing. Wagner's got 10 points.
Hey, you really can't fault the defense there. I mean, Wagner just outstanding at knocking down challenge jump shots.
Three-pointer. Fox knocks down the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And for the Magic, they're shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Huerter. Now here's Barnes. Oh, stolen by Fultz. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Banchero. The three ball. It's hauled in by Herder. Herder's got 4 rebounds now. Now Fox. Shoots over Fultz. And Sacramento again with the bucket.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Fox continues to get better from the mid-range, just the way he wants to.
Pass to Wagner. There's the 3. Connects from downtown. Wagner's got 5 points now this quarter.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Herder passes to Fox. And here's Murray. Now Barnes. Give him 8.
Yeah, Barnes doing a nice job embracing contact on the way up. Superb at throwing himself into the defense and drawing the foul.
At the line for the Kings, Harrison Barnes. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And, you know, Harrison Barnes is an effective two-way player, becoming better every day on offense and can defend multiple positions as well.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Magic have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Fultz, plenty of space. Sacramento grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 6th rebound on the night. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Barnes has got 11.
And, you know, Barnes does a nice job sizing up the defense close to the basket. I mean, when he's near the rim, takes his time, knows how to get his shot up and down.
Now here's Wagner. He's got 13. Bamba finds Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Doesn't go that time. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Barnes passes to Murray. Back to Herder. Pass to Fox. For the lead. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 14.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Kevin Herder really making a difference here.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot move.
Let me hear you get loud, Magic fans. Put your hands together, fans. Here they are, the 407. Put your hands together, fans. Here they are, the 407. Heading to the court, it's time to get loud for your 407 dance team.
And the Magic making a change here. Anthony's checked in.
Anthony.
Here's Banchero. Pass to Anthony. Wagner outside. Here's Banchero. Outside Ross. Now here's Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wagner. And Holmes with the block. And he recovers it. The Kings leading. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan. You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 15. Herder against Ross. Over Herder. Ross can't get it to go.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Herder passes to Fox. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
Carter, he's checked in for Bamba. The Kings also with a sub. Davis, he's checked in for Barnes. And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Pass to Fox. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Banchero. Checked by Davis. Here's Banchero. Now Carter. Anthony outside. Over Fox. They get the rebound. Wagner. The shot from the low post is good. Wagner's got 15 points.
Wagner showing some grit and fight on the offensive boards, using his height and muscle to track down the miss.
Here's Holmes. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket, no matter who was offering the resistance.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Orlando.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
That free throw good from Holmes. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Metu, he's checked in for the Kings. Mitchell comes in for Herder. He's off on the second. Orlando has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game.
You know, he doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but Isaac is a willing passer, and I think he's going to continue to grow in that area.
Outside Davis. Outside Mitchell. The three is up. Counted from distance. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Isaac against Davis. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Gotta like the aggressiveness there inside from Isaac. Not afraid to mix it up and go into the defender.
Jonathan Isaac taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one's off. The Magic making a switch here. Okiki's checked in. And the Kings also making a change. Monk's checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws. The Kings have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to Metu. It's stolen. called in by the Kings. That two's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, you know, injuries are probably the most unfortunate reality of the game. Just ask a guy like Chuma Okeke. His start in this league really delayed by injury.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Anthony against Mitchell. And here's Anthony. He's got 17. Just 5 to shoot. Ross for 3. He buries it from 3. Ross has got 5 points now in the quarter. Injuries certainly have been an early setback for Okeke's career.
They certainly have, B. I loved him when he was in college. Thought he had the potential to be a great player in the NBA. And you're just starting to get to know him as a player because he just hasn't had a chance to really show what he's got. But you definitely can see the potential in him.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
Please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team. Rise up and get loud.
And so here's Sacramento. They trail by 3. Pass to Monk. Outside Mitchell. Holmes finds Monk. Pure from 3-point range.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
Outside Ross. Back to Anthony. He shoots. And Holmes pulls it down.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's Okeke. The Magic need to put one up here. Ross for 3. Second chance shot. And the layup is good by Carter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Back to Mitchell. And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Davis, the pass to Monk. Mitchell with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Monk. For the lead. And it's Orlando with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Now here's Anthony. 17 points in the game. Up top, Ross. Monk covers. Ross can't get it to go.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Fires for 3. And it's Monk. That time on the assist by Davis. Monk's got 6 here in the quarter.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Outside Ross. Back to Anthony. It's Ross on the wing. They get it back. Another shot. Anthony misses. For Sacramento, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Mitchell. Monk with it. He's got 6. And connects on the 9-footer. Monk's got 8.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Anthony outside. Outside Ross. Nails it from beyond the arc. 15 points in the game.
Man, I like the three-point stroke of Ross. Gets it off so effortlessly. Man, he's got terrific form.
Back to Davis. Lets it fly. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Anthony's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, Kiki's shot is good. And the Magic lead by 2.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Mitchell, the pass to Davis. And here's Monk from downtown. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Timeout.
Davis has got
Orlando.
4 assists now tonight. Orlando calls timeout.
Here they come, Magic fans. Your 407. Put your hands together, fans. Here they are, the 407.
So for the Magic, Bamba's checked in for Akiki, and it's Fultz in for Ross. The Kings also with a sub. Barnes, he's checked in for Holmes. Fultz passes to Bamba. And here's Fultz. Pass to Bamba. And here's Anthony. Monk covers. The 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Isaac against Davis. Yes! And the foul! It's going to be on Mo Bamba.
That's outstanding hang-time improvisation right there.
Murray's checked in for Sacramento.
Terrence Davis. One shot.
Orlando has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Outside for Fultz. Pass to Isaac. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter.
Murray, 5th personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Eight seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Anthony. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Anthony's got 19 points.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. An attack when you have that chance.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Kings on top, up by 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Orlando trailing here. Banchero out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Markelle Fultz. Then it's Mo Bamba. And it's Wagner in at the shooting guard. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Wagner. 6 to shoot. Pass to Banchero. And the layup is good off the glass.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Well, Sacramento is shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Fox against Fultz. To the middle. Here's Davis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
No good on that one. So the Kings making a change here. Herder's checked in. And he's good on the second.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Orlando has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Fultz passes to Isaac. Back to Fultz. Now Bamba. Wagner in the high post. Over Herder. The offensive rebound. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Ross, he's checked in for Isaac.
Now in the lineup for your Magic, Derek Ross.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Herder against Ross. Pass to Bamba. Just 4 to shoot. Buries it from 3. And the Magic lead by 2.
Great to see Bamba shooting while in rhythm. Shots like this will only help his confidence.
Back to Fox. Outside Murray. Now Fox. Pounded by Fultz. Lets it go. And that one is right through the heart. Fox has got 9 points here in the second half.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Ross finds Fultz. Pass to Wagner. There's the triple. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Fultz has got 5 assists in the game.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Now here's Davis. Here's Fox. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Fultz. Pass to Ross. Here's Banchero. Herder defending. Fades back. And Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Outside Davis. Now Barnes. Now here's Herder. Guarded by Ross. Murray against Bamba. Back to Herder.
Magic foul.
Sean Holmes, he's checked in for Davis.
Second team foul. In for the Kings, Sean Holmes.
Fox outside. 5 on the clock. It's deflected.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on, improving his ability to knock away shots.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Monk, he's checked in for the Kings.
Paolo Banchero. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
To end the run, Sacramento again missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
At the line for Orlando, Paolo Banchero. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. The Kings have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Fox the pass to Barnes. Herder against Ross. Pass to Monk. Over Wagner. And the basket by Monk. Monk's got 13 in the second half.
Enjoying watching Monk handle the rock now. He has the ability to glide through the defense and does a nice job creating for himself.
Now here's Fultz. Wagner outside. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
Really like how Wagner is really going after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
Here's Fox. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Herder. 5 to shoot. 20 feet out. And it goes straight through with a swish. Herder's got 20 points. Here's Orlando. They're on a 16-7 run. Back to Fultz. And here is Bamba. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, it's not a bad idea to foul Bamba. Actually, a good foul. He's hard to stop, and he's not that strong a free throw shooter, so send him to the line.
Mo Bamba taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. He does not get the second one. The Kings have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Herder gets the bucket. Give him 23.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
It's time for T-shirt.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Personal foul. 14 foul.
Outside Fultz. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. Fires in the triple.
And you got to guard Fultz from this spot. I mean, when he has the space to fire from deep, he makes the defense pay.
Outside Monk. Here's Herder. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Barnes. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 8 now. Lets it fly. Misses off the left iron. Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Barnes passes to Fox. Herder with it, guarded by Ross. To the inside. Barnes finds Fox. Monk for 3. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Harrison Barnes. 4th personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Magic, Franz Wagner. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
What I love about Wagner is that he's a guy that never stops moving. He's always in action.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. The Kings also with a sub. Davis is checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Kings trailing. Left side Herder. Stolen by Ross. Here's Banchero. Checked by Davis. Wagner outside. Pass to Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, some solid defense from Herder. The Kings shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Shoots over Ross. Herder gets the bucket. Herder's got 25 points in the game. The Magic have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ross. on target. Ross has got 10 points in just the second half. For Sacramento, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Back to Fox. To the wing on the left. Holmes passes to Herder. Shoots over Ross. Herder gets the bucket. Herder's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Back to Wagner. Davis on the double team. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist from Banchero. 23 points in the game.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Davis, the pass to Fox. No good there. Now Orlando takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Now here's Herder. Nice D from Wagner. Orlando has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Pass to Ross. And here's Carter. There's Fultz with a 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Fox. Oh, no good again that time. Orlando has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. Pass to Fultz. Here's Banchero. Checked by Davis. The ball's knocked loose.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the game. Fox, that's good.
A slick move by Fox inside, finding a way to beat the interior coverage.
Fox against Fultz. Pass to Banchero. Davis on the double team. Wagner for 3. Barnes with the rebound.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Davis, the pass to Fox. Up and over Carter. Fox can't get that one to fall. And the Magic shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Wagner outside. Pass to Ross. 4-3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Kings.
Sacramento ball.
And some changes here for the Kings. Monk comes in for Davis. And Mitchell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. The Kings running out of time. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Mitchell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Markelle Fultz.
Third team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Davion Mitchell. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 10. Lenz checked in for the Kings. Okpala comes in for Barnes. Both free throws good from Mitchell. There's 47 seconds left in the game. Harris outside. Back to Hampton. Wagner for 3. Rebound by the Kings.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Gary Harris. First personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Davion Mitchell taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings him with an 8. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Ross against Barnes. Lets it go from 11. Nice shot by Ross. And the Magic lead by 10.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching,
You name it, they've done it.
9 seconds left in the final quarter. Up top, Fultz. So it's Orlando picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
You have an easy trip home.
Markel, the assist numbers for you, jumping off the page. Talk about your effort to get everyone involved.
I just try to make the right play every time I'm on the floor. You know, like Coach said, you know, if I see 2 on me, I'm going to try to hit the open man. And we were just moving the ball today. I think that's a focus that everybody has, and I think we showed a little bit of today, and we just want to keep building.
The ball movement was outstanding. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.